Button. Who has the button?
Have you checked inside your butt and...
Oh. Okay. I believe we are live. Looks like we're live. I see me. We are currently experiencing some technical difficulties of trying to set some things up. The program that... Oh, I'm pretty sure the only one watching the stream right now is me. I don't need to explain this. Well, in the off chance that that one viewer is not myself, we are currently trying to set up. Okay, that one viewer isn't one of us. We are currently trying to set up our virtual tabletop. The program I was going to use apparently does not work for OBS, or I don't know how to make it work. So we're setting that up. Da, 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 da. Now, can I just drag and drop these in? You're right, I can. Boop, 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 boop. These are all... Advanced transform. Can I hide one? Is there a way to hide this? No, I guess not. So I'll just have to remove some of these and put them on later. I guess dragging and dropping was pretty simple, so... As long as I have the folder open ready to drag and drop, should be okay. Okay, how do I send you guys the link to get you in? Wow, the UI has changed quite a bit since the last time I ran a game on here. Invite players, there we go. Okay, yes, I want to copy that link. I'll just post it in the chat. People can come on in. That's a fun onesie. Hoodie. I don't know if it's a onesie. I can't see below your chest.
It is.
What did you send me? Oh, another sheet. Okay, now, let's see here. Can I do... Boop, 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 boop. We gotta fix this.
And last one.
Roll20 is not even showing up as an option for me to select. At least I could select the other one in the drop-down menu. It didn't work, but at least I could select it. Okay. Maybe we'll just capture just the monitor. But then how can I get my Discord there? Okay, so I can do the monitor. I guess we'll use Roll20 since this is what I have open and Kevin's already joined. No, I don't need to save my other campaign. Now how do I get... Oh, also, what... Oh, that's way on the top. I see. We gotta bring that down, bring it down, bring it down.
Oh, I see.
Okay. Then...
Damn it.
My voice channel, which I am not... There we go. My camera can be on too. I shudder to think. Oh, maybe my camera can't be on while OBS is recording. I shudder to think what the latency of it recording my camera and then like the sound being delayed over both Discord and OBS for me speaking. So maybe it's better to cut that middleman out anyway. Let's see. You'd think that... I mean... Oh, here we go. What does this do? Can this work? Ah, this might work. Maybe? Oh. Not if I minimize it. Let's see, what does this look like? Awful. Nope. How do I just get a Discord overlay? Can I even do that on a web page, or does it have to be a game? Sure. That didn't help. Stay on top, full screen, return to Discord, disconnect. Oy vey. Can I... Let's see here. Put it up here. No, there's no good... There's no good spot for this. Oh, that's... Nope, I don't want that. How do I trash this? Remove. There we go. Yes, yes. Get rid of that. Well, I don't know. Oh, can I... A line might not be so bad. That's not horrible. I guess it makes more sense to put it up at the top, where I can just put my thing right over top of it. There. That's not so bad. I will have to kind of shrink this down a bit so that it doesn't do that every time I click it. Oh, but then you can see all the horrible things on my desktop. I don't think there's anything important on my desktop. Nothing illicit.
Well, you're doing it wrong.
There. Shh. No one needs to know. Hush.
Alright. So I made 6 characters, but since we probably won't be using it,
No,
yeah,
no.
I deleted 3 of them, and the last 3 are sit here. Oh my god, Roots.
Why would you... I mean, why would you delete them? You could just hang on to them.
I mean,
Anyway.
I deleted them off of your
Oh.
thing.
I mean, we're just doing a silly little one-shot. It's fine. I don't care. I trust you.
I don't know who to pick.
I just need to figure out how to make these frickin' faces on map tools go away. And then I think I will be as ready as I'm going to be, at least.
Those map tools.
Not map tools, sorry. Roll20. The other one.
I also will be honest, I don't know how to play. I thought we discussed that.
I didn't hear what you just said.
Chris
I
read the
tried.
book but didn't read the book?
I was reading the book when my headache came along.
Okay. Well, you roll d6s.
Got that.
When you want to do things.
Uh-huh.
And depending on what you want to do, the numbers to roll are on the lower right corner of your character sheet.
There we go.
So if I want to eat something, no, wait.
Eat is anything involving your head.
Oh yeah, I guess we could have just done the integrated video in Roll20, couldn't we?
We could.
I tried to find that integrative.
I don't know how to do that though.
Find it.
Yeah, I'm not sure how to do that either. So I'm just going to not do that because that is how I roll. Okay, let me pull up the rules. So I have those ready. Not that there's a whole lot of rules to know, but I would like to know them, have them on hand, and then I will be ready. Kobolds, kobolds, kobolds. Kobolds ate my baby.
Okay, Chris, eat is anything you want to do with your head, including looking at things, hearing things, eating things, resisting mind control, and so on. Feet is anything you want to do that is dexterous or also running away.
Yeah, I'll go through a brief run through of the rules, real quick, so anyone that's watching this has some idea too. Are either of you guys going to camera up? Can I persuade either of you to show your face?
No,
I don't have a webcam.
All right.
So it's just me.
Well, at least we've got the things so people will be able to see which box is lighting up, so we know who's speaking when. Because obviously, people who don't know our voices may find it difficult to keep track without some sort of visual cue. Otherwise, I wouldn't care, because obviously I don't, normally require faces when we game. But
I think this in the best possible way. Who do you think's going to be watching this?
I don't know.
Okay.
But there's no sense in phoning it in. But anyway.
Did you send a link for Roll20?
I did.
Damn it.
It's in the general TTRPG channel.
Oh, there it is.
But I guess also to answer your previous questions, I've got, friends and family that sometimes join. I'm not making claims of having massive audiences, but
I wasn't trying to...
Skylar fucking popped in last night, which I was not expecting. As well as some guy I met at Renaissance Fair. Or maybe it was Nick, I don't know. I don't know what either of their username is. So, someone who was never here before showed up. But yeah, I mean, I don't expect that there's going to be, slews of people in the audience, but I do have friends that have never seen or heard you before, so wouldn't know who is who. But anyway, so I think we're good to go. I'm going to do my little spiel now that we're ready to start. So welcome to anyone who is watching this. Right now it is just myself and I think maybe Kevin, but that's what the downloaded video is for. The recorded video. So this is day 2 of my Jingle Jam stream. I am helping to raise money for the Jingle Jam charity event, specifically for the World Wildlife Foundation, the Trevor Project, War Child, and Make-A-Wish Foundation. And tonight we are going to be playing a hopefully fast-paced, fun, zany, madcap TTRPG called Kobolds Ate My Baby. In this game, we will all be playing kobolds, little furry orange critters, like this guy here. Look at that! Look at that fucking mouth. Kobolds are suicidally brave, very hungry, and not especially intelligent. And they are prone to dying for just kind of random and absurd reasons. So it is a very rules light game. We have some very simple character sheets, which I don't have an example of now, even though I know Chris literally just sent me like 4, but I didn't actually download any of those. So, but there's not much to keep track of. And all of our roles within the game will be determined by a d6, and depending on what you try to do will be the number you want to try and roll. If you are trying to eat, which is any action related to your head, eating, biting, thinking, like using your eyes, you want to get the result of a 2 or a 3. Anything involving your feet, which is being fast, dexterous, or any other movement-based things, you want to roll a 3, 4, or 5 for feet. Any sort of violent or combat-based actions, you want to roll 4, 5, or 6 for beat. And anytime you want to use something about like strength, guts, or your physical hardiness, your body, you want to roll meat, a 5 or a 6. There is also a 1 is also is a kobold result, which means anything that your kobold that a kobold is good at, or that your specific kobold's job might be good at, you succeed on a 1 if it's related to one of those things. The example I think they give is cooking. All kobolds know how to cook well, so you would succeed on a 1, even if that would technically probably be an eat roll. And then a 6 is a cheat, and if you roll a 6, even if you would otherwise fail, you may opt to succeed at the cost of suffering a kobold horrible death check. And here's a little guide of the resolver. Let's see. Then they talk about advantage and disadvantage. That's pretty similar to other TTRPGs. You roll 2 dice, and you, for advantage, if either of them is a successful roll, you succeed. If disadvantage, if it requires that both of them be successful. Then that you can, if something goes wrong, you can attempt a reroll if you the player begins to bark and growl and act like I guess like a dog or kobold. And every time someone does that, it must be progressively louder and better than the previous player who did it.
Oh.
Which is up to my discretion. So if I feel like someone has not barked better than the previous one, they don't get a reroll.
But you're okay with us being loud and obnoxious.
I feel like that's kind of the point of that rule.
At the point of the game.
Yeah.
All right.
This is a game. They do build this game as a beer and pretzels game, so I think we are supposed to be mildly drunk while playing it.
Yes, indeed. That's accurate. Someone who's played the game before.
Yeah. And then I think there is a. Oh yeah, when rolling for effect, we're not going to worry about all the little details. The last thing is the Kobold Horrible Death check, which is in here somewhere. I think I passed it. There is a number of skulls on the character sheet, which I'll scroll to the bottom. Every time you are instructed to take a horrible death check, you fill in one of those skulls, and then you roll 2d6 plus the number of skulls you have filled in. If the result is above 12, your kobold instantly dies in some logical or zany manner, but the more gratuitous, the better. And this will continue until, as you will notice, there are 12 skulls. No, there's... Wait, 4, 3, 4... That's 10. There's 13 skulls here. So eventually, your death is inevitable. You take a death check anytime you are struck, anytime you take damage, anytime you fail a roll, anytime you fail to cheer the name of the High King when anyone says it, or anytime I just feel like making you, potentially die. And that is, I think, the basic run-through of the rules. So, that's that. Are there any questions before we get started? Good.
There are more of us coming?
I don't think
Just
so.
us three? Oh,
Drew
okay.
and Steven...
Oh,
Steven's going to go take a nap, and Drew said he's got a concert to go to, so it's just the two of us. I asked Ivy, but she never got back to me about it.
I think you mean the four of us, but yeah.
Oh, who knows where Jason is?
There's four of us here.
Oh, yeah, but 3 players.
Okay. Well, you said 2, both of us. So anyway, whatever. Just so you
Yeah.
know,
I heard 2 of us. I was like, "There's 2 of us, huh?"
Well, I'll let you
I
guys decide which one of you I was excluding.
there is. I have my camera on.
I see that. Thank you. All right. So I guess everyone can briefly tell me a little bit about your kobold, which should be pretty much just the name and the job, and maybe what he tastes like. I guess we'll start left to right. Chris, what is your first kobold?
My first kobold is named Bork, and he's a mad scientist.
Alrighty.
And he's delicious. He tastes sweet.
He tastes sweet. Kevin.
My first kobold's name is Nerdo. He is a rules lawyer, and I'm starting with the most broken character I randomly made. He can breathe fire and can roll any die he fucking wants.
Interesting.
Also, has 6 character sheets. I don't know what those do, but I have ideas.
Also, Chris will be represented down here by the jumping kobold. Kevin will be represented by the kobold with a tie, which mostly just looks like he's wearing a scarf. In the full image, that tie goes down well beyond his feet. And finally,
tie.
Yeah. And finally, Josh, who will be represented by the guard. What is your first kobold's name, and what does he do?
My first kobold is named Korb,
Korb.
and he is a knight who says something.
Neat.
Knights who say grot.
Grot. Okie doke. Okay. Well.
He knows one human word, and it is potato.
Nice.
Good word.
So, as all kobolds, the 3 of you live in the kobold caves, and you are regularly sent out, as all kobolds are, to procure items, mostly of food, for the clan, but mostly for the High King himself. And every year, King Torg
All hail King Torg.
hears stories about...
Death check for Chris.
No, his
it.
thing lit up. I saw.
Okay. Very well.
He hears stories about this, Sandy Claus character who comes and brings presents to all the, the good people. Now, obviously, King Torg
Oh, hail King Torg!
is not an idiot.
All hail Torg.
Is not an idiot. In fact, his brains, even fatter than a regular kobold's. So he knows living in a cave means he's not going to be, first on the list of these presents. So he tends to expect it to be a little bit late. But after a certain point, that time of year comes around again, late spring, when he is forced to confront the fact that he is once again not getting any presents this year. And so King Torg has decided
All
Hail King Torg.
All hail King Torg.
that he's not going to take this laying down this year, and has dispatched the three of you to go find this Sandy Claus and retrieve the presents that are rightfully his, because who could be better, who could be more good than King Torg?
All hail King Torg.
All hail King Torg.
So he has given you a letter that none of you can read because kobolds don't read, except for, I don't know. In this,
Ones who do.
well, I'm ruling that King Torg can read because he's smarter.
All hail King Torg.
All hail King Torg.
Getting out fast.
But he has given you a letter to deliver, and he has told you a list of things to retrieve for him. And that list consists of something shiny, something tasty, something sweet, and something that is warm.
All right, so hear me out. We could probably end this quickly by just buffing me until I'm shiny and just feeding me to him.
Second.
Warm, sweet tasting. What's the other food?
I said, yeah, so something tasty, something sweet, something shiny, and something warm. And then the fifth item just being anything else that, looks good.
Okay.
But those are the four main things. And so the three of you have set out from your cave on your quest. And you are headed towards where you believe this Sandy Claus person lives, a pole in the north. That's all you know. But you know that there are you know that poles are big and they're kind of like trees but without the branches. Obviously you don't have them in the cave. You don't need them to hold the cave up. So
He must be a bird.
you don't have
Birds could perk your top a pole.
So you don't have a lot to go on, but you found a place that you think looks pretty accurate. It's got a big pole with ribbons and stripes on it. Oh yeah, I can draw this as I go here. We'll do a little. This is not to scale. You guys are way bigger, but I gotta move you down. Oh, that's how I move the thing. Oh my god, I don't know how roll 20 works. There we go.
You're doing good.
There is. Okay. Can I not undo? I just want to make it so. There we go. Okay. There's a big pole. It's got flowers on it and streamers. It's striped. And it was what you're pretty sure was north. Because you're pretty sure north is the direction you're facing. So, as long as you walk in a straight line, north doesn't change. And There are a couple of buildings nearby. That's not what I wanted. I wanted not a circle, a rectangle. There is a smaller building over here, pretty stinky. There's a really large building in the back, and then there is a series of smaller square buildings over on the side.
Which one's stinky?
The one on the right.
Okay. And then the one at the top is just a building?
It is a big, large... It is a very large building. It has a lot of red and green like paint on it. It's got a lot of other large, what look like large poles sticking out of the top, much wider than the one here.
Okay.
In the middle. And it's got a lot of windows on it, but it looks like it's all like kind of shuttered up, like the curtains are drawn, there's shutters closed over it, that sort of thing. And yeah, I will throw it over to you.
All right. Let's go, guys. For science. I suggest...
King Torg, all hail King Torg.
All hail King Torg. He's muted. He may have said it.
I can't select myself.
Yeah.
Josh?
Yeah, you're muted,
Yeah,
Josh.
Yes.
Yeah, I can't select the character.
Oh, sorry. How do I... How do I give someone ownership of this? Oh, here we go. Controlled by... Which one have I selected? That is controlled by... There we go. This one's controlled by... Direct. And this one's controlled by Luther. Safe. Okay, good. No, the pupper.
Can I help you? Good job, me.
He's like, I just want to cuddle. I want love.
I am running at full speed into this building.
Okay.
Ow! Move! Someone's gonna beat me to it.
So, this is a sort of a small, like, square house. It looks to be made out of some sort of brown substance. It also has what looks like poles on the corner, red and white striped poles. A very fancy, curved, like, roof. And a couple of steps leading up to a door, and there's some windows there, but they're too high for you guys to see in from the ground.
Alright, I'm gonna lick the wall.
Okay.
For science.
For science.
Yes.
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, you lick the wall, and it tastes pretty good.
I'm taking a bite out of it.
Okay, you can give me an eat, because you're trying to bite a flat surface.
Okay, so do I...
So roll the d6, and you're going to want to get either I think a 3 or 4. I gotta go pull the chart up again. I was way down at the bottom.
2 or 3.
2 or 3, yeah.
So I roll one dice and hope to get 2 or 3.
Correct.
Get 4.
4. So that is a feat. Yeah. So you fail. So anytime you fail a roll, you take a death check, which means you fill in one of your skulls and roll another d6 or 2d6.
2d6.
And add the number of skulls you have filled in. And you want a 12 or less.
Okay, hold on. Alright, so how many skulls?
You should only have one skull filled in now, because this was your first.
Yeah, but how many are there altogether? 12?
I think there's 13 skulls.
For some reason.
Yeah.
Okay.
I
And
don't-
what do I roll?
You roll 2d6 plus the number of skulls you have filled in. If the result is over 12, you die.
Okay. Nope. Good.
Okay. So you try to get your teeth on there, but it's thicker, it's more durable than you think. So you're just kind of left there like with your mouth as wide as you can, futilely trying to bite into this solid wall.
Could I use can I use science? Oh, I mean, no. Could I have used advantage, plus science? You have advantage to pull off the impossible simply by shouting science, which I did, and taking a death check.
So you would have taken a death check anyway. Well,
Right.
Well, we know that for future. I'm not going to be...
Okay, no, that's fine. That's fine.
Yeah.
Oh, I have a question.
Yes.
In my
Do
left
that on anything.
paw, I have lycanthrope. I don't know what that
Okay.
means. I don't
Lycanthrop?
know how I can have it. It could have said lycanthrope, and I just cut it off.
Well, you look at that. I don't know what lycanthrop would be.
The book doesn't explain any of these items. You have to tell the DM what it does. And
Okay,
Then the
I
DM
have
will
a
tell you
tiny-
to that's okay or to fuck off.
Okay, I have a tiny werewolf in my pocket.
Okay.
Neat. But you just tried to
I-
eat a ball.
Yeah,
Is that
yeah.
good?
I don't know if
Can
it's
I
good or
use
not.
Can I use the mini werewolf to kind of just nibble at the ball?
When everyone else takes their turn, sure.
No, go on.
Are we still going left to right?
I mean, I don't
Interesting.
think it really matters which order the turns go in, as long as everyone
No.
gets to do something.
Yeah. I guess I'll go next then. So I'm gonna throw open the door, run inside, and yell "burst," which is one of the words that I know.
Okay.
What'd you say? Burst?
Burst.
Okay.
As you bust open the door, you see there are two, no, we'll say three, what look like humans in strange red and green outfits, with little bells jingling on the tips of their conical hats and their curved shoes, and they just, all three of them just kind of look at you in just complete bewilderment as you have burst into this door.
Are there babies in this room?
Have a look around. Roll to look around.
Is that an eat check?
That would be an eat, yes.
Dice.
Yeah.
Roll. Oh no, that's also a 4.
It's not time yet.
A 4, that is... Oh, yep, that's a feat. Yep, so you failed. Go ahead and take a death check.
That's a 7.
Alright, so you're fine. But you do not see any babies in here. And last but not least, Josh.
I will be right back, guys.
I walk up to one of these strange people and I point at their shiny bell and I say, "Potato?"
Alrighty. I think that they kind of just look. They say something that I think Chris knows the word no, so he would recognize. Well, he's busy chewing on a wall outside. So they would say something that most of you guys don't get. They do repeat the word potato, but they kind of like tap it and it makes like a metallic jingling sound. And as this is kind of happening, like they're looking mostly bewildered, but they're also like, the longer you guys are staying here, they're like more and more like looking like they want you to leave.
Yes, that happens.
Is there anything else you want to do, Josh? Anything you want to roll on?
Can I try and take a shiny
Yeah.
jingly thing?
Yeah. Roll. If you are you trying to take it by force or just like to just snatch it off of them without?
I'm just gonna try and reach over and see if I can grab it. Not like hard or anything.
Okay. I think that'd
Just see
probably
what happens.
that'd probably be a feat. If you're not trying to like
Okay.
take it by force, you're just trying to like grab it.
I rolled a 6.
A 6. That means you may, if I'm understanding the rules correctly, you may opt to cheat, which means you automatically succeed, but you take a death save, or a death check. But I'm pretty sure, since you would fail otherwise, you'd take a death check either way.
Yeah, let's do it.
Alrighty. So yeah, you reach over and you snatch one of the bells off, fill in one of your skulls, and make me a roll.
I roll 8
8.
total.
All right. So yeah, so you're fine. One of them like tries to kick at you as you like go to take it, but you tumble out of the way and avoid a kick that surely would have snapped your neck. Because, you're a kobold.
Very top heavy.
Yeah. And frail.
Bark, bark.
All right. And then, as the mayor's turn, the TM turn, the mayor. Yeah, these three are all just like looking at you, and after seeing you snatch the bell, they look quite irate. And they're all going to. One of them is going to try and kick you. One of them one's going to pick up the mug of coffee and like try and throw it. And the last one is just going to pick up something off the shelf and like throw it at you. So we're going to say I will have. Oh, I don't actually need. I was going to look for dice, but I don't actually need dice. I will say we're going to. That Josh is going to need to be making 2 rolls, 2 saves, either a feat save to try and avoid the stomp and the flung object, or I guess I would allow a meat save if you're just going to try and like tank the blow. But let me know which. Well, I guess roll and then you can make your argument. Yeah, feat. Okay.
1.
1. Okay. And what is your job?
I'm a knight who says grot.
So if you feel like dodging this kick is something that a kobold or a knight would be good at doing, then
The wrong hand item is a funny walk.
A funny rock.
A funny walk.
Oh, walk.
As in the thing you make stir fry in?
No, like
he's
walk this way.
walk, like walking around.
Like the Ministry of Silly Walks.
Ah.
Yes.
You know what? I'm going to allow that.
Can I employ that?
Yeah, I'll allow that. your walk is your general posture and maneuvering is so strange that it's like a moment of like drunken master where you kind of like stagger back, and this large, weirdly dressed elf, maybe, you're not sure, you don't really know much about what elves look like, tries to stomp
So
on
not a
you
baby.
and just misses. Well, I had these. You can't see it in this one, but I had in Roll20. These were all labeled elf ? And then, as I mentioned, the other one's just gonna take like an ornament off the mantle, and like the one in the back is gonna take an ornament off the mantle and throw it at you as well. So that will be another save.
I rolled a 4.
Okay, that's a feat. So you dodge out of the way of that one. And Kevin, the other one sitting at the table, is going to like try and slosh his some sort of really hot drink at you. So I'm going to need a save from you.
I'm gonna beat that shit. That's a 3, which is a success.
Excellent.
Woo.
Okay, so you all successfully dodge. And yeah, Chris outside, you just hear that sound of the clatter coming from inside the room. And it is back to your guys' turn. I gotta go let the dog out real quick. I just realized crunching on those pretzels is probably quite loud in the microphone.
We didn't hear anything.
Oh, good.
I
Well, then
didn't.
hopefully the stream didn't either. I don't have any beer to go with the pretzels. I just had the pretzels. I don't really drink beer, so.
Okay, I'm going to try to throw the pocket lycanthrope at them and shut the door.
Okay. With the other two inside?
Oh, they're inside.
Yes.
Okay. It's hard to tell with the map, but
Yeah,
okay.
it's a very impromptu map. These things aren't these squares aren't even meant to be tokens. They're meant to be, and none of you guys are to scale on the map. So
It's okay. I misunderstood. When they threw that shiny ornament, did it break? Can I grab it?
I'm gonna say, well, I will roll.
And more importantly, it's shiny.
Just roll a d6. We'll see. We'll see if it's shiny or not. We'll make a
3.
a 3. No, it was not shiny. It was looks like it may have been like a wooden ornament or something. Not shiny, and last time you checked, King Torg does not like to eat wood.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
All hail King Torg.
I was
Damn it.
just about to say, that's a death save for everyone. A death check.
My treat is being immune to the All Hail King Torg.
Is it?
Yeah.
What a sneaky little bastard. All right. Well.
So in that case,
I mean, if you want to throw the lycanthrope.
Oh, yeah?
I mean, if you want to throw it in there, you can.
No, it might hurt my friends. And I don't think I can do this mission without the other two. So
Where would we find another 2 kobolds at this time of day?
And they got this. Besides, I'm gonna try to bite the wall again, but this time at a corner. Try to take a chunk out of it.
Okay.
For King Torg. All hail King Torg. Do you have to say it?
All hail King Torg.
I don't know if I have to. I can't take death saves.
No, I'm saying, do you if I say it, King Torg? Do I have to say all hail King Torg?
All hail King Torg. Yes. Well.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Yes,
I
I'm
don't know
pretty
if you
sure.
would. I would.
I'm pretty sure if you say it, even if you say his name, you have to hail him afterwards as well.
Okay.
But to prevent us from getting into an eternal cycle of hailing, you do not need to hail him after someone else hails him, or we would never get anything done.
Right. Okay, so what do I roll to bite the chunk out of the wall?
You can give me another eat, but this time I'll give you advantage on it because it's an easier spot than the flat wall.
Right.
So you will roll 2d6, and if either succeeds, you succeed.
Oh, well, I rolled 1 and got 3, so
All right.
yeah.
Do you manage to take a bite out of this red and white like pole on the corner?
All right.
And it's very sweet. It's got a little sweet but a little spicy. I don't know if kobolds would know what peppermint tastes like. It's peppermint.
Got something sweet.
Well, you have it
Oh,
in
you
your
did
mouth.
not.
I'm not gonna swallow it.
Oh, okay. A flawless play.
I'm gonna hold it in my teeth pouch for King Tord later.
All right, I'm gonna need both of you to give me a death check because neither one of you hailed King Torg. That's the second one because neither one of you did it then either.
That doesn't. Trying to get your damn stream to work so that you have someone watching it.
The flap is barking.
There.
Oh, do we mark our skulls if we get a check?
Anytime you are called to make a check, you mark the skull and then do the roll.
Okay.
Come on, Flappy boy. I know, you're coughing like crazy. That's because you run up here and get yourself choked. The number of times I watch him sprint into the house while he has the fucking lead on and then just like swing his body around because his neck reaches the end of the lead. And I'm like, are you trying to break your own neck? And then he'll sit there and go, ha, 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 ha. And I'm like, yeah, well, obviously, you just choked yourself, you dingbat. Sometimes, that dog.
Munchkin has a Kobolds Ate My Baby DLC. That's interesting.
Oh, they're the ones that made it.
Oh, that's interesting. I probably knew that.
You have the book.
Anyway, so Chris has bitten a chunk out of the corner and kept it in his cheek pouch. What are the other two of you doing?
I'm going to glare at the one that threw coffee at me. And I'm going to breathe fire on him.
Okay. I guess that's an eat roll as well, since you're using your mouth.
Okay. And for this, I'll roll a d4.
E4.
Yeah. Because I'm a nerd, and I can do that. That's a 3.
A 3, which I think is an eat.
Yes.
So you successfully belch fire on this elf ? And
take a death check,
oh yeah, I imagine so.
because that is what happens.
And then I imagine it does some kind of damage to them.
It sure does.
Um, let's do. What's the average number of hearts that they have? I guess we'll just stick with a standard D6 for hearts damage from this.
Okay.
I assume you succeeded your horrible death check.
I did. And then, what is my class? A rules lawyer.
I mean, I guess it does say you're allowed to roll any die you want.
Yes.
So a D100?
Well, I assume it's from the legal dice of the game, which is D4 through D10. So I'll limit it to that. And that is 4 damage.
Okay, that's a pretty good burn. And this person just like just like screaming on their face. They're just yelling all kinds of stuff words that you don't
and I'll roll
understand.
to see how many rounds he's on fire. 7 rounds.
All right. Okay, and Josh.
What else can I do? I will. I will look around to see if there's anything that looks warm in the room.
Okay, give me a roll, and I guess we're going for an eat.
A 6.
A 6. I'm gonna say that. Well, first of all, take the check.
There's a guy on fire. He's warm.
Yep, there is that. There is that. There is a man
I
on
don't
fire.
know. Kind of inconvenient to carry him.
And I'm also going to say that there is at least one other mug of either coffee or cocoa. Coffee. Another mug of coffee.
All right, my death check is 9.
All right, that is still a success. Anything below a 13 and you're good. But yes, I'm going to say sitting on the table between the now on fire guy and the person whose bell you stole, there is a mug of some sort of hot drink.
I think I'll try and take that then.
All right. Give me...
which of your items do you drop in order to hold the bell?
Oh, yeah, good point.
Kevin.
I will drop
I'm a rules lawyer. I have to.
my funny walk.
Okay. You have... Now that you were holding a
I'm
bell...
guessing that I'm not going to be able to use it every turn.
Now that you were holding a bell, you have forgotten how to walk silly.
Okay.
Like a Pokemon.
Then I will, yeah. Do I need to roll to try and pick that up?
Yeah, give me a roll, and because they're going to... now that it's clear that you are here to rob them and set them on fire, they are being a lot more
I'm not
actively...
taking anything valuable. Anyway, I rolled a 1.
Well, I wasn't going to set them on fire.
A 1. I'm not sure if stealing Kofafe is something that kobolds or knights are particularly good at. So I think that's going to be a fail. So take another death check. And then it is...
That is 6.
Alright. And then it's back to the baddies. One of them is just going to mostly burn. So I guess give me another d6 of damage for him. I'll roll a d6 for him, actually. Yeah, he collapses to the ground.
Yay!
He is still on fire, but he's not screaming anymore.
Well, that's good.
And he's toasted.
He is toasty.
Actually, it smells kind of delicious.
The other two, one of them is going to grab a knife from the kitchen, little kitchenette area. The other is just going to continue to try and kick at you guys. We're going to make... I'm not rolling anything. Why am I rolling a d6? Josh, give me a save against the kick, and Kevin can give me a save against the other one with the knife.
Okay, that's a beat check then, I guess, right?
A beat or a feat if you want to try and dodge it.
I do a meat check, so I have advantage on that.
Yeah, I would allow a meat check if you're just going to, like, let them smack you
Dodge.
and you're just going to take it.
Oh, okay.
All right, that's a 4. Good success.
Okay, so you avoid the knife.
I failed my meat check.
Oh, then you are going to take a death check because they have struck
Yay,
you.
death check.
I don't know why I swung. They're not swinging anything at you. They're kicking, but people can't see my feet. So pretend
Death check,
this is
12.
a kick. Ooh, 12 is just enough. 12 or under, you're safe. So, yeah, so both of them, so one of them, like, kind of punts you across the room. The punts Josh's character back towards the door. The other one comes running out with a knife, yelling something that you don't understand. Some weird name like Steven or something. You think it might be a name because he's looking at the person on the floor and then is swinging at the knife, and you and Kevin tumbles out of the way and back to the Kobolds.
Okay. Use my Bunsen burner to burn down the building. No,
I was gonna say, I guess that would be a eat because you're. I don't know what that would be.
it's already fire inside. I'm just making it better.
That's true. Better or worse?
We'll find out. That's what science is all about.
That's true. I can't argue with that logic.
You know what? I was joking, but I stand by my reasoning. Let's do it.
Okay, give me a roll. I'm pretty sure the Bunsen burner is probably a dangerous item, so you probably have to take a death check to use it. Is there an exclamation mark next to it? It sounds like something that would be dangerous.
Shoot.
The threshold for dangerousness for a kobold is very low.
I don't know.
Oh no, it doesn't say. There is no exclamation mark, so I guess it's a controlled enough flame that you are not at risk for just using it. So never mind. Carry on.
Oh, I roll. What am I rolling?
A d6. And I'm gonna say
like
this.
what?
I'm gonna say this would be an eat because you're trying to. It's a sciencey based thing, so it's an intelligence thing. You gotta find the good spot to burn.
Do I get advantage or anything?
I don't think so. You didn't yell science.
You didn't yell science.
So, yeah.
I did.
I
No, you
don't
didn't.
think so.
Oh.
I'm the rules lawyer. I was listening.
Okay. Well, I got a 2.
I think
said
that's
it's eat.
Eat. I believe that's an eat success.
Okay. Yep.
All right. So yeah, you squeak, 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 squeak. You know, you turn the crank on your Bunsen burner and proceed to start torching the house. And it is beginning to go up. The people inside seem very concerned. Well, the elf question marks inside seem to be very concerned now that there is smoke coming from outside the house as well as inside.
I yell to others, cheese it!
Jeez, it's where?
Retreat!
I immediately run outside for the Cheez-Its.
All right, you.
Where are the Cheez-Its?
All right, so you're out of the house.
I demand to know where. I demand to know where there is a Cheez-It.
It went over the trench.
What trench? Where? Where are the Cheez-Its?
There are no.
I mean, anything. There weren't any Cheez-Its.
I was gonna say there's no evidence of Cheez-Its out here.
I attack Chris.
I saw them. They went that way.
Okay, give me
Random direction.
give me a roll.
That's a beat. And I
It is a
beat
beat.
him with a 4.
All right, so you punch Chris. Chris, make a death check.
Uh,
That's what you get for
can
saying the Cheez-Its name in vain.
Can I use? I'm a little bit confused on this, but my flavor is sweet. Advantage on being cute and charming. No.
I don't
You
think.
want her-
I'm not sure if anything that has happened here would be applicable to that. Let me see.
Yeah, I've already hit you.
They did have a brief
Well-
little section on PvP. Let me read that real quick. Because I don't know if...
Yeah, you don't make saves. You just succeed.
Yeah. Each kobold takes an action. They don't even make saves against being attacked. And to hit another kobold, they go home with that check. Whenever two or more kobolds engage in acts of wanton violence against each other, each kobold takes an action. Oh, okay. So that's under the assumption that you are both attacking each other. So yeah, Chris does not roll anything unless he's fighting back.
So I can't. There's no way I can use being cute or charming to get out of this.
Not that I see.
Not gonna work on me, buddy.
Yeah, he seems pretty intent on smacking you.
All right, I guess I smack him back.
All right, then you make a roll, and if you
yeah.
if you succeed, we want a beat. So
What am I trying? Oh, beat.
a beat, 4
Oh, right.
to 6.
You already had your action.
I got a 5.
You already had your action.
Oh, what? No, I didn't.
That's
Yes,
true.
you did. You
That's
burned
true.
down a building.
You burned the building down.
Right. I thought he said that if you're attacking me, you go and then I go or something.
No.
Okay.
No, I was. You would both, if you guys are fighting each other, you would both take an action to attack each other, but you have used your action.
Okay.
I mean, obviously you can do that next turn, but and Kevin did hit you, so that is a death check.
Oh wait, I rolled 2 dice. Was that it?
You fill in the skull, and you roll 2 dice plus the number of skulls you filled in.
Okay, I'm dead. I assume with 6 and a 5.
That's only an 11.
Good riddance. A 6 and a 5 plus whatever, plus number of skulls?
Yeah, 15.
Yeah, so you're dead.
Okay.
Yeah, fuck you.
So, I guess Kevin punches you, and you stagger backwards into the fire.
Hope you learned a valuable lesson about not lying about Cheez-Its.
And your Bunsen burner explodes. And you erupt in a conflagration.
Well, there goes the sweet stuff we had.
And Josh? during all of this, you would have heard one of your comrades yell out, "Cheese it!" Then someone else run out, "Where are the Cheez-Its?" And then smack, and then you hear some explosions and fire.
I'm gonna try and walk outside.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, yeah, you can walk out. Like, the door's open. The two inhabitants of the house are not between you and the door. So I won't make you roll to leave the house. It's not quite... kobolds aren't quite that incompetent. Yeah, and you come out to see Kevin shove Chris backwards into the fire and watch him combust. Would you like to take an action of some sort?
No.
Okay.
I got a shiny thing, and I'm pretty happy about that.
All right. Well, these other two, they're gonna come out because their house is on fire, and this one of them is going to attempt to try and put the fire out. The part of the fire that smells the most of kobold.
So the burning kobold?
Yes, the burning kobold that's like stuck to the partially melted candy cane on the side of the house. The other is also going to attempt to put out some fires. And then it is back to the kobolds, drawn in by the sound of all this, fire and explosion. One of the many kobolds that was waiting just over the hill out of sight toddles up to the little village. And what is this kobold's name and occupation?
His name is, or their name is Bragg.
Bragg.
Yep. And his job's a psk.
Oh. I don't know what that is.
It's pumpkin spice kobold.
Ah. It's amazing how little that narrowed it down.
Even though you smell delicious, everyone just wants to hang out with you. As long as you are smiling, no one will attack you if you don't attack them first.
Okay, interesting.
Which would have been useful a minute ago.
Yeah, it would have been really useful.
I'll be scrutinizing you, Chris, to see if you are ever not smiling, and if not, God help you.
Okay. And he also has sweet advantage on being cute and charming. Bag of spices and 6 spikes.
Alrighty. Well, what are the three of you doing this round? The two maybe elves are frantically trying to put out the fire in their house. On their house.
Alright. I move on past them to the next building. Just gonna ignore whatever that is.
I'm going to eat the other kobold. Eat the burning kobold. Because he is crispy.
Okay, give me, I guess, an eat roll. Because he is on fire.
All right. It's a 2.
Okay, so you are able to successfully bite and kind of pull the partially charred body of Chris's previous kobold off of the house. And
Yay!
I guess start shoving it in your mouth.
Yay!
Yay!
And I remove a death check.
Oh yeah, that's right. Eating is.
I assume.
Yeah, eating does do something.
Yeah, eating like real foods. which I'm fairly certain kobolds count as real food.
Nutritious.
Well, just about any kind of food, real food, not just kobold edible things. Remove a death check when a kobold eats them. These are what kobolds consider nutritious foods. And make for eating junk foods never heals your death checks, but it can instead provide you a temporary treat. I do believe they mentioned somewhere that kobolds are surprisingly nutritious. So I'm going to say that yes, this counts as a real food.
Yay! Kobolds. I guess it's my turn.
It is your turn. Oh, Chris was supposed to do a soliloquy for his kobold as he died. Oh well.
That's probably for the best.
Well, remember for the next time one of you dies.
Whose turn is it?
Josh.
Yes.
You have an action. I guess technically Chris still has an action too. He walked up to the next house. Kevin is eating the remains of Chris's previous kobold.
Oh, I opened the door.
Okay, yeah, the door opens.
And what's inside?
It looks a lot like the previous house. There's like a sitting area and a little kitchenette, and there's a table and some furniture, like couches. There's a big fireplace, like a comically large fireplace that dominates one of the walls.
Okay.
You don't see anything that looks like a place for these people to sleep. But, you know, strange people do strange things. Who knows where these guys sleep? Certainly nothing that looks like a comfortable nest like you would be used to.
Right, exactly. Weirdos.
Not even a pile of rocks.
So, no one's in here?
Not that you can see.
I go help. And listen for anyone.
Okay. Well, while you are listening, Josh can take his action.
We'll walk over to the second house as well. And to look and see if I see anything warm that I can pick up.
All right, give me a roll. Give me an eat roll.
Okay. That is a 6.
A 6. And you're rolling a lot of 6s tonight. That would be good. That would be good in almost any other game with D6s. So, take your death check, and if you survive, you do succeed.
Okay. $12.
Fucking edging it. But that is a success. It does not look like there is anything warm in here. The fireplace has like logs by it, but they're not lit. You don't see any drinks. Nobody in or around the area. It looks like pretty empty right now. And I guess since everyone has done an action, we're going to go back to the other two elves. They're stamping out the fire, and they are making progress. Probably another round of stamping, and that fire will be out. And back to you. Back to the kobolds.
All right. Next building. Kick
Right.
the door open.
All right, give me. I guess this would be a meat roll.
Oh, I opened the door. I don't need to kick it open.
Well, the door does not open.
Oh.
It does appear to be locked, or otherwise sealed.
I knock.
Okay. There is no response.
All right, I'll try kicking it down if I still can.
All right, give me a meat.
You said meat?
Meat.
Oh, God. 6. Yeah, all right.
Okay, so take a death check, but that is a success.
Why do I take a death check?
Because whenever you roll a 6, you succeed at what you're doing, but you do suffer a death check for it.
Well, a 6 is also just a success on meat and beat.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, sorry, my bad then. Never mind. You don't take a death check.
Okay.
So yeah, you
Unless you
managed.
want to.
Yeah,
Can't
you
cheat.
could if you wanted to. So you kick this door and you realize that you were trying to pull it before. It is a push door. Because there was no other conceivable way that you were kicking this door open. Other than the fact that it was in fact open and you just pulled it instead of pushed it. And inside you see another one of these strangely dressed humans. They appear to be having sitting with another much smaller human or elf. Again, you're not entirely sure which. This one, you know, it's got pointy ears, you think, like an elf, but it's hard to be sure. And they appear to be assembling something, like putting pieces of something together to make some weird little contraption, and trying to like instruct the smaller one to do it. And looking increasingly exasperated when the little baby just kind of plays with the pieces and doesn't put them together into this contraption.
Okay. I think that's my turn, right?
I would say yes. Yeah, you kicking the door open, that was your action, your roll.
Okay.
This side of the place is getting pretty crowded, so I'm going to go over to the smelly room.
Okay. This is a large, looks like fairly wooden building, well, larger than the others. There appear to be several like closets with little doors, and you see large furry animals with big like horns, big antlers sitting inside these little closets, kind of watching you as you come in. And over on one end is a large red thing on these like metal runners. And you've never seen anything like this. You might have seen similar animals, but you've never seen anything like this weird red object.
Can run over to it and jump in. What's inside?
Give me an eat roll to have a rummage around.
Roll. All right, it's a 3. Success.
You see in there, it looks like there's a big long sheet of paper with some words on it, and some of them seem to be crossed out. You can't read these words, so this is meaningless to you.
It's a magic scroll.
Could be. You also, I'm going to say, you find a bag of with a few bits of what looks like some kind of dark rock. And as you were like picking up this scroll, there's definitely some like noise of like like snorting and agitation amongst the animals in the stalls.
Okay. Well, I guess that's my turn since I looked at the.
Yeah, you had your rummage. Alrighty. Then Josh.
I'm going to walk over to this fourth building and open the door.
Okay. Inside this one, you see a group of still dressed like before. They're smaller than the ones in the first house, but they don't look baby-sized. I don't know. I mean, I guess it's not like kobolds don't have a concept of children, but I don't know how much a kobold really grows over its lifetime.
No, these ones are too ripe.
These are definitely not babies, but they don't look like fully grown adults. And they seem to be like kind of getting some of these clothes on. You see them putting on like these like the pointed ears, and they're kind of running around frantically, kind of helping each other get ready, while one of them keeps pointing to this circular device on the wall with these like little sticks on it that are going around in circles on it.
I don't get it. They had all year to prepare for this. It wasn't a surprise.
Well, it sounds like I don't see anything interesting.
I mean, the interior of the house looks pretty much like the previous ones, like I described. There's a table, a comically large fireplace, some like a couch, maybe a chair or two, a little kitchenette area with a counter and like dishware.
Can I try eating one of the people?
You absolutely could try eating one of the people.
Mm-hmm.
Either give me an eat or a beat roll. I would allow either for that.
I'll try and eat.
It's definitely going to take more
Roll
than
a
one
3.
bite. A 3. That, I believe, is a success. So, yeah, you manage to like target one of these out and just kind of take a big old chomp onto them. And they all just begin screaming immediately as you have just, like, bitten this massive chunk out of one of them. It's probably going to take you more than one bite to get through it, but you've made some pretty good progress.
Do I get healed now or later?
Oh, let me get I would say, yeah, you could take a wound off.
Okay.
Or a death check or whatever the fuck it's called. And I will have you roll. Actually, I will have you roll a d6 too. See how much like how many hearts of damage you do to this thing.
This strange creature.
Yeah.
I did 5.
5. So you've managed to fit most of this thing in your mouth. It's a little bit too big for you to eat in one bite, but this is nearly a fatal chomping on to this child. All right, and it is their GM's turn. They're going to finish beating out the fire. The children are going to... Some of them are going to attempt to try and, like... One of them's just going to run. Make a run for it. The one that you've bitten is also trying to make a run for it. The other two are going to try and just, like, pick up things in the house and just try and bash you with them. So give me 2 saves. They're just picking up some objects, dishware, something off the mantle, whatever's handy, and they're just trying to, like, hit you with it. So I'm going to need 2 saves.
I rolled a 6 and a 2.
I believe that is... I gotta look at the thing again. I went the wrong way. 6. I would say, yeah, you could fight one of them off. But the 2 is a failure at any sort of attempt to, like, dodge or fight off against that. So that is going to be 1 death check. And the
13.
13. So, despite having a really tasty snack there, maybe distracted by said tasty snack, one of these little children just picks up an object and just stoves your head in with it. And you crumple to the ground. Defeated. And now, we forgot to do this with Chris's first death, but you have the opportunity, if you wish, to give a stirring, air quotes, soliloquy about the life and accomplishments of your kobold. There's no real benefit to this, but just to remember who he was and what he accomplished before being killed by a child.
He could eat a large child, but he could not pick up a cup of coffee.
We'll put
that was his life.
We'll put that on a tombstone. Alrighty. Well, back to the kobolds then, and perhaps drawn by the sound of screaming or the smell of fresh blood as the one heavily injured child attempts to stagger out of the house, another one of the myriad of kobolds that is waiting just off camera comes around into the view of this area. And who is this kobold and what does he do?
Kobold is Jub.
Jub.
Jub is a philosopher.
Excellent. Alrighty, and back to you guys.
So I'm still inside with that baby and the one adult.
Yes, you've kicked the door open. They've noticed you there, and that's kind of where we left it off.
We already have a shiny thing, right?
Well, we did.
Oh, wait.
But then...
Okay, is there anything shiny in here?
I mean, these have bells on them, too. They've got bells on their clothes like the others did.
Alright. I smile and slowly come toward one of them and just yank and run away.
Alright, give me a feet roll.
And if you did it with sufficiently cutely, roll it with advantage.
That's true. I will give you advantage.
I'm not smiling. No one will attack me.
Well, he doesn't have to attack you to just not have you grab a bell.
Right. Okay, and what am I rolling?
Feet. And I think if you're smiling and trying to be cute, I will say you have advantage on this.
Oh, I got a 3, so...
Okay, well then you succeed. So you manage to rip a bell off of this guy's hat or shoes or something and then run out of the house.
Oh, he's so precious.
Oh, look at that cute little... Hey, what the heck? What the fuck? Do you know how much of my pay they're gonna dock for that?
You're out of uniform.
Please, no, I can't go on company probation again. I don't have any more blood to donate. Alrighty.
Oh, my turn. I'm going to shovel one of those black rocks down my face to see how they taste.
Okay. They do not taste good. I'm not going to make you roll. It's just a rock that you just pick it up and put in your mouth. Yeah, they do not taste good. What words do you know in human again? Potato?
Burst, specimen, bush, expansion, and dozen.
Okay. None of those will be relevant to what one of these like animals. They're reindeer. I don't know if you know what they are, but we as the players, they're reindeer.
Horned kobolds.
One of them says something to you, but you have no idea what it says to you because you don't speak human. Well, you don't speak enough human.
I just wave and continue rummaging. And yes, I'm going to take this list.
Okay.
And then skedaddle. Unless there's more. Is there more in the...
No, it was just that.
What are the cubbies?
The animals.
And nothing else?
I mean, they like
little bell harnesses or anything?
No, they don't seem to be wearing any kind of harnesses. There's like water dishes, which you suspect might be like some sort of food, like that you'd have in a stable, like a block of like hay or something. But they all begin very agitatedly stamping and huffing when you grab the list.
Ah. Okay. Are they like trying to attack me?
Well, they're in the pens.
Okay.
You don't know if they can't attack you when they're in there. You don't know whether or not they can get out. It doesn't seem like the pens would really hold them very well. It mostly just seems like they're in there more or less of their own will. They could probably jump or just break their way out. But they are currently contained and have not made any indication to leave.
We better not leave this to chance. I'm going to burn it down.
Okay.
Use my matches to light the hopefully extremely flammable barn on fire.
I think, give me an eat roll, I guess. I will say with advantage, this barn does seem pretty flammable.
All right, 2.
Okay. Yeah, you light some of the straw on the ground, and the barn begins to catch a blaze.
I wave goodbye and leave.
And,
tall baby.
Josh.
Yes.
Your turn.
I'm going to walk over to this building, the fourth building,
That was a nice Christopher Lambert bath.
for no reason, and pick up the bell that's sitting by the dead kobold over there.
Okay.
Oh, and I'm going to put down the bust of a dead philosopher that I'm carrying.
Good. The children will need something heavy to beat another one of these weird furry things with. Speaking of children, I just realized it's been a while, so I think it's time to do the charity pitch again. And one of the charities that I
All hail King Torque. Wait. Sorry.
Good enthusiasm, but not relevant to this. We're hailing the Jingle Jam instead. But all hail
Jingle Jam.
Yeah, all hailing King Jingle Jam doesn't have the same ring to it. And one of the charities that I am supporting this year is War Child, for children that are victims of much more realistic violence than random furry dogmen coming in and trying to eat them. I'm also raising money for the Trevor Project, which is a crisis intervention service for LGBTQ children. The World Wildlife Foundation. I keep wanting to say Federation. That's the wrestling one. Foundation, which is a conservation charity and ecological charity, and Make-A-Wish, which I feel like people probably know what that is, but it is a charity that helps provide some, moments of joy for children going through, critical illness and, otherwise having a real bad time of it. All of my links, which I just realized my chatbot has not posted anything in here, but all of my links can be found by typing in !donate, or the little QR codes that are showing up on screen or will also apply to that. And if you donate $46.25 in US dollars, 35 pounds or more, you get the keys for this year's games collection. One of which I streamed yesterday, Rogue Waters. I played that some more after the stream ended and got really irritated and almost quit, and then I kind of broke through that barrier and I was like, oh, okay, this is good again now. It was almost turning into to be a bit grindy, and then I got a couple upgrades. I'm like, okay, now it doesn't feel grindy again. So we'll see. But yeah, I've been really looking forward to quite a few of the games in this bundle, based on their Steam store page at least. I've not heard of any of the games prior to this collection, but yeah. So please, if you're watching this later, obviously you won't be seeing the chat, but there's the QR codes. Please consider donating to one of these charities. If none of these tickle your fancy, you can go to jinglejam.tiltify.com, where the main Jingle Jam page, they have 4 other charities that you can donate to, and it doesn't matter where you donate or who you donate through. You can get the games bundle from anywhere. So that's my pitch, and we will now go back into Kobolds Ate My Baby, and it will be the DM's turn, my turn. Or sorry, the TM's turn.
The mayor.
The mayor. This child is just gonna keep running. They're gonna run into this other building, this large building. These two have put out the fire in the house. I guess they're just gonna go right for the first one of you guys that they see, because they can see now there's a bunch of you little fuckers running around.
Infestation.
Yeah. And Chris, I'm gonna need 2 saves as these people are trying to catch and kick you. I'm gonna say they're gonna try and catch you, so they can kick you better.
But I'm smiling. You don't want to.
Oh, that's true. You are smiling.
Oh, he's so precious.
Okay. So am I still roll? Wait.
No. I think I think you're right. They can't attack you if you're smiling. I guess they'll head in that case. They'll head towards the barn that looks like it is now caught on fire, and that same kobold that breathed fire is running out of it.
Later, sucker.
Meanwhile, the 2 kids inside the house, after having just seen one little furry orange dog man come in and almost fatally bite their friend, have now watched another one come in, set a big heavy bust of a philosopher down, pick up a bell from the corpse of the previous one, and they're going to try and hit you because you're another furry dog man, and and the previous one almost killed someone. So give me 2 saves. They're just gonna hit you with whatever they have available.
On me or Josh?
On Josh.
Okay.
No, you're running. You've grabbed the bell and you ran away.
Well, real quick, can you tell me what the list of things we need to get? Something shiny?
Something shiny, something sweet, something tasty, and something warm. And then
tasty and sweet
are 2 different things.
Okay.
There are 4 items, and then a sort of catch-all, and anything else that looks good, that looks worth taking. Whatever you think
Okay.
someone like King Torg deserves as a present.
I'll go King Torg.
All hail King Torg. Swift kick in the ass.
But for right now, I need Josh to make me 2 saves against these children.
Okay.
God, I hope chid's not a real word.
I rolled a 1 and a 4.
I think the 4 for sure, because that's a good feat. You are a philosopher. I don't think kobolds or philosophers are particularly good at dodging. So I'm going to say that is one hit, 1 death check.
Okay.
No, chide is a word. I think chid is the past tense of chide. Maybe that's chidid.
Excited.
Chided.
Chud.
Well, the past tense was chid, according to MichiganPublic.org. I'm assuming since you have not said that you died, that you succeeded on your check.
I rolled an 8.
Okay, good. And Kevin,
Yo.
as you are leaving this place, you may roll a d6 for me.
Oh, may I?
Yes. Or a die, I suppose, if you want to roll something else.
A 1.
A 1. You hear the sound of, furious, animal noises behind you, and several of these big animals have, jumped over the gate and, taken off away from the fire. Some of them are trying to stamp it, but you see one with a extremely menacing, glowing red nose leap over and, glare at you as you are running out, and proceeds to, paw the ground as if he's getting ready to charge.
Something shiny.
It is shiny.
Possibly warm.
Bring it, motherfucker.
Make me some kind of save. It's gonna charge at you.
I'm gonna beat this shit. And that's a 4. That's a successful feat.
Okay, yeah, you
Foot.
managed to roll out of the way as this thing charges past you. And it's going to wheel around. And I'm going to say, make me a eat save, as it's going to flash its nose at you. And it's bright, very bright.
An eat save.
Mm-hmm.
That's a D4. 2.
Okay. It's bright, but you managed to close your eyes against it. And back to the kobolds.
You're gonna pay for that, buddy. When it's my turn. Chris, would you like to go first again?
I'm thinking, can we?
You guys can go in whatever order you want. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, I just don't want to. I don't want to get too excited and just run rampant all over people, because I have a tendency to do that.
Right.
So, does anyone have anything warm or tasty?
Well, you did have a
I'm about to
Bunsen
have both
burner.
in a minute.
What, Kevin?
Said I'm about to have both in a minute. Won't be warm forever.
I think it was the first kobold that had the gingerbread in their mouth.
Yeah. Can I go back and pick that up?
I mean, there's more like gingerbread and like the candy cane on the houses. The kobold is gone. Your first kobold was eaten.
Yeah,
Presumably, the thing in his mouth was also eaten.
All right, I'm gonna gnaw on that cane.
Can gnaw on that sweet, sweet cane.
Oh my.
All right, give me a eat with advantage.
What is that? Three.
Okay, yeah, you bite off a chunk of the house.
Ah, okay. Yep. All right.
Okay.
I mean, is there anything else I can do? Can I? Do
No,
more?
I mean, I feel like that's a turn. You moved, you did an action, which was to bite.
All right. Next.
I'm gonna beat this deer.
Okay. Give me a beat.
5, 6.
Give me a beat, boys.
All right, that's a 5. That's a success. And then I roll a d10 for damage. 4.
4. Okay, so you punched the deer. And yeah, it's a solid hit, but it's still coming.
Oh shit! I should have
Josh.
thrown my new scroll at it.
I'll put this down to represent the ones that are stamping out the fire. They do not have shiny noses.
And they are worthless.
All right. Yeah, Josh, your turn. You are currently in the house. You just grabbed that bell. You were in the house with 2 children that look like they're trying to murder you.
I run away.
Alrighty.
And I walk up to this large building and open a door if there's a door.
Yeah, there's a massive double door that looks like it's been left ajar when one of the children ran in, and inside you can see all kinds of like metal and like machines. You see some like tables off to one side, and you see what looks like a bunch of these little child elves, assembling little gadgets and stuff on little contraptions at these tables, while an extremely tired-looking adult one is just like watching over them. And this sort of microcosm kind of repeats at various spots from what you can see throughout this massive building. And up above all of it is a big, like, balcony with a big red, like, facade that looks like it's some sort of room back behind there. The rest of the interior of this is very gray and drab. But there's this one bit up there that has that sort of red and green color scheme that you've seen on like the houses up on this balcony.
What kind of things do we still need?
Hey, we need stuff.
Well, we're trying to find the stuff.
We need.
What stuff?
So, we have something shiny, something warm.
I've already stopped paying attention.
something sweet, and I guess we need something tasty.
Ooh, I always need something tasty. Something tasty sounds good. Are you talking? I guess not. Okay.
Does the sweet thing taste good?
Heavens,
It's
no.
peppermint. So I don't
So
know.
no.
Anything else you'd like to do, Josh? Any sort of action you'd like to take?
No.
Okay. Then I'm gonna say, like, as this is happening, you hear this like loud whistle from inside the this building that you in, like a big steam, like whoo kind of whistle, and you see like all the little kids are like getting up from their tables and like putting down these things that they were doing, and like kind of filing out. They've all got little like bags with them. They're all filing towards like one end of the building. You do see that there are some of the adults are now like coming in from the other room and like setting babies dressed like this on these little tables, and they are kind of like they're setting them now. They'd be setting them in front of like the machines, and the babies are kind of just like they've got like little hammers, and they're just like banging things as they come down on these belts. Very rudimentary labor. They're not, they don't have the fine motor skills of the children. But meanwhile, outside, there is a pair of.
Sounds like we're actually heroes.
I mean, you are trying to eat these people. I don't know if hero is the word I would use to describe this. We're going to start with the deer, and I'm going to want an eat check, as once again it's going to try and blind you with its nose so bright.
One. But, as a kobold, I'm very good at not paying attention to things.
Yeah, all right. That's... yeah, I can't fault that logic. Okay, and then it's going to just attempt to stamp on you with its hooves.
I'm going to feat that. That's a 5. 5 feet. I don't think that's a good feat. Oh, it is a feat. It's a good feat.
All right. So you managed to avoid its stamping. These other two are coming up. They're going to try and grab you.
Hey, I saw him first. He's mine.
So give me some kind of save against the grabbing. I'm going to need 2 saves.
Double save. Gonna try to dodge with the feet. That's a 4.
Nope, that's a success.
Next is a 6. Uh-oh.
Which I believe is not a success.
But do I want to cheat?
Well,
I take a death check anyway, even though
I think you take.
Me.
I'm pretty sure you take a death check whenever you fail a roll.
Well, then I might as well succeed it and
so there's really no reason. As far as I can tell, there's no reason to ever not cheat.
I use my improved evasion skill and blink out of existence while he tries to grab me.
All right, we'll make a
that's how I
death
cheat.
check. Yeah. If you survive your death check.
Ten.
Okay, so yeah, you temporarily blink out of existence as this guy tries to dive for you and just misses completely. Meanwhile, I guess this child is just going to bleed out. The other two are going to, upon hearing the whistle, they're gonna come rushing out of their house towards the building, and just kind of shove past Josh's character to run into the building. And the rest of the animals are stomping out the fire yet. So back to the kobolds.
Stomped out the fire, right?
Hmm?
You said they have not yet stomped out the fire, right?
I'm going to say by this point they probably have, but that was their action, was stomping out the fire that Kevin set in the barn.
All right, so I'm surprised. I'm surprised that guy right there is still inside. Didn't check anything. Didn't leave the baby all defenseless.
Not that you've noticed.
All right, well, I'm gonna run up here and. I'm sorry, you said. You said there's a crowd?
Like, there are people moving, like these children are moving away from the bench with little, they all have like bags or little containers, and they're like walking towards one end of the building.
Okay, is there anything
There's
I'm
a
gonna
whole
hold my-
assembly line of babies.
I mean,
I'm gonna run and grab one of those.
there are like a couple of adults like watching them and putting them on the assembly line, so they're not completely
When they fall off.
unsupervised, but they are. There's definitely a lot more of them than there are of the adults. Well, no, I mean like the adults are bringing them from some other room and setting them on the at their station.
Okay, I'm gonna try to sneakily take one.
Okay, I guess that would be feet. Or maybe an eat if you're trying to like get it in one bite.
Nope. Oh, you said Pete, right?
Yep.
And
Chris just standing there, waits till someone goes away.
oh my God, 3.
Okay, you grab one of these babies. You're still not 100% sure. They're a bit weird. Their ears are pointier, and you've never seen them dressed this way. But otherwise, it looks a lot like a baby.
All right. Is
Close
it
enough.
heavy?
I mean, no
Right, or-
no heavier than a normal baby.
Okay. So I dropped the bag of spices. So that just goes down the assembly line.
Okay.
And that's it.
All right.
For now.
I am going to line myself up such that I fire breath these two assholes that are trying to steal my reindeer and the barn that is not on fire anymore,
Okay.
just out of spite.
Okay. Give me, what did I think we said this was an eat roll last time.
Yes.
And you take a check when you use this spell, right?
I do.
So do that
That's
first.
a 3, which is that's a successful eat. Oh yeah. Oof. 12, right on.
Ooh. All right, yeah, so you belch a big stream of fire on these two guys.
Hell yeah. That is 5 damage. And on fire for 2 rounds.
Okay.
And 6 damage. And on fire for 10 rounds.
Okay, well, one of them just straight up incinerates. The other is flailing around on fire, And the barn has also caught fire again on the outside. And
That's my
Josh.
turn.
Mm. I look around the big building to see if there is anything warm.
Warm.
Sweater?
Yeah, you'd probably see some sweaters like hanging up on a rack, like a coat rack sort of deal. There is probably some parts of this machine that look like there's like fires in them. But
Okay. I'd like to steal a sweater.
okay, give me. We'll go with a feet roll to try and see if you can pinch one of those without being seen.
I got a 3.
I believe that's a successful feat. So you yoink one of the sweaters. And so far, no one seems to have. No one is the wiser. And then back to my turn.
Mayor's turn.
Yeah, my brain stopped for a second there. I mean, Randolph is just going to do what he did before. He's going to shine his nose at you. It's so bright.
Randolph Scott.
Maybe.
That is a 3 eat.
Okay,
So
so you shield your eyes, and he's going to try and stomp on you.
Monster. I rolled a 1. How can I spin this?
I think we've been
I'm a rules lawyer, so I give him a penalty for high hoofing.
It was a valiant effort, but no, I think you're taking a death check.
Okay. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
14.
Looks like you were trampled to death. Would you like to soliloquize your kobold?
We remember Nerdo, he who hast belched flame and murdered 3 people. He who hath set a barn of reindeer who may or may not have been large-horned kobolds on fire. He who stole the naughty list, thinking it was a spell of some kind. And he who was about to claim the ultimate trophy. We remember thee, Nerdo. Fair Nerdo.
Beautiful. Alrighty.
Now.
And at this point, you also see that door up on that balcony up there with that red door. You see this door like slam open, and out steps a man in like a big red coat. but it's like a suit jacket, like a red suit jacket with like white trim, and he's got a bald head. He's maybe in his like early 50s, looks like. He's got a bit of stubble, and he just looks real.
Right, jolly.
Oh no, he's anything but jolly right now. He has what looks like the candy cane stuff that was stuck on the houses. Looks like two of them stuck together in his hands, and he just like you see him slide his hand up and down the candy cane. You hear like a clack clack sound.
Fuck.
And you just hear it's like, I hear someone's been naughty.
It couldn't be me. I'm too cute.
And back to the kobolds. Once again, hearing the continual stream of chaos and fire and screaming. I feel like I don't want to reuse screaming again, but every time one of you has died and come back, there has been somebody screaming. In this case, the people that Kevin just set on fire.
Happens.
So again, perhaps drawn by even more screaming, another one of our convenient group of kobold extras has crested the battle map. And who is this kobold, and what does he do?
This is Trollo, the fucking troll. And he's gonna come rock your shit with exclusively D6s.
Who is pinging?
What's happening?
I don't know.
Chris is rolling a lot.
Sorry.
Oh.
I was trying to figure out how this worked, but nothing's working on my screen, so I'm sorry.
Explosion of dice.
Alrighty. And it's back to the kobold's turn.
All right. So, do you have a Santa icon?
Oh, right. Yes. Let me get something for that.
Take your time. I'll be right back. Gotta let the dog in. Hey, come here.
I need to find one that's... we're going to have the same issue of me not finding one that's a proper file for what I need. That my editing program will work. No, I don't want to search Jason Momoa. Why did that even come up? I went to type in the name of my image editing program, and my start menu is like, did you mean Jason Momoa? And I'm like, no. Not even a little bit. Here we go. We're gonna boop. Gonna boop the snoot. Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
There you have it. It's just Bezos as Santa.
Okay.
I gotta go blow my nose real quick.
He truly
Well-
is vile.
You know, when he's not being jolly, he's,
Enslaving babies.
yeah. They're not elves, they're just children.
This device is powered by the soul of a forsaken child.
Well, I didn't use all of it. Anyway, it is to the kobolds.
All right. Is this warehouse-like building? Is it also made of that brown substance?
No, this one looks to be incredibly drab and boring. Just some sort of gray material. This building oozes depression.
All right. Hold on. Let's see. Okay.
As a kobold, I don't know if you even know what depression is, but this building makes you feel it.
All right. Is there a kitchen or hot chocolate? No, I don't know.
Not that you can see.
Man pointing a candy cane gun at you.
Ooh. Okay, I run up to Santa, smiling, and say, hold on. Help.
Eat feet, beat meat.
What?
Huh?
And point to the gun.
Okay. And it just kind of looks at you, he's like, oh, what are you doing out of uniform? Someone get the... Well, I guess, yeah, you wouldn't understand what they're saying. You don't speak. He just kind of like ruffles your head. I'll say it anyway for the sake of the, audience and the players. What are you doing out of uniform? As he like ruffles your hair. Somebody get this kid back in uniform. Don't worry. And he don't worry. And he like hoists the gun. I will be helping. And he like goes to like scan, and he looks like he's like scanning out over the rest of the factory about what he allegedly heard about naughty, someone being naughty.
Oh my.
Clothes?
What?
Does this mean I get nice clothes?
We will see. But
Mr. Bezos has presented Dobby with clothes.
we'll see. But that'll happen on my turn, not the kobold's turn. So
And Trollo sees the shiniest thing in the world and decides to make it his.
Is it the nose?
It's the nose.
it's picture. Well, now that that's settled, it's time to return to my life of quiet, peaceful contemplation.
I'm salty, so I have advantage on beat rolls.
And
will
then
do.
another fucking kobold rides up. Ah! Like, I see. I will be choosing violence yet again.
And that is a 6,
Nope.
which is a
Alright.
successful beat.
Successful beat.
And 3 damage.
3 damage.
3 damn.
3 damn. Well, this animal is looking pretty rough. He is none too happy about having been nearly set on fire, punched in the dick, and now possibly, I don't know what you're doing to him. But
I am punching him in the eye with a sock puppet.
perfect. It's
Just
been
clinging to his face.
it's been a weird day for poor Rudolph. All right, Josh.
Deviation.
I'm gonna try and sneak out of the place and go regroup
Okay.
outside.
Give me, I guess, a feet roll would be.
Okay. I rolled the wrong die.
Oh, what a pupper.
I rolled a 4.
Which I believe is a success. I gotta let my pupper out. So you managed to slip out the door without being seen by Bezos claws. I should have picked a different billionaire whose name could have like been portmanteaued with Santa better. But I don't know. I can't think of any others.
Well,
None that
None
would
that-
like work really well with Santa.
yeah.
Like if I had picked like Shakira, it could be like Santira.
Hmm.
But she's not like a known capitalist.
Or a child enslaver.
Yeah, as far as we
Legend.
know. Well, this version of Bezos, there is no alleged to it.
Hmm.
I'm not going to say, with any certainty whether or not the real Bezos is.
Not on a live stream, at least.
Yeah, certainly not in any place that would be incriminating. But this version, this purely fictional version of Bezos that turns into Santa Claus for one night out of the year, is absolutely not above using child labor. Any rate, it's me. That's what we're waiting on. Me.
You.
We'll bring. So you see Chris after a couple moments, you see another one of these very tired looking adults like walking up, and he goes to like pick you up and just kind of like puts you under his arm and starts carrying you off somewhere.
I'm just happy to be here.
Meanwhile, outside, Rudolph, with his nose so bright, is going to... Oh, is he gonna... We're gonna roll for this. I get to roll a die. Nope, he's gonna stick with it. He's gonna stick with it. He is going to attempt to blind you with his nose again, so give me another eat check. The nose is kind of blinking now. He's like, shh, click, 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 click. I believe
so not successful.
Not successful. So that is a death check. And I'm going to say that the light blinds you, and you are going to be making your next save with disadvantage.
Okay. But can my sock puppet still see?
Since your sock puppet didn't have eyes to start with, then I think no.
There are eyes, two little buttons right there.
Yeah, but they don't see. So no, your sock puppet does not see, much in the same way that it did before this attack. And it's going to attempt to stamp at you. He's going to try and stamp you.
Stamping.
Stamping.
3 and a 4. That's a successful feat.
Nice. Okay, so you managed to dodge this. Jesus Christ, your guys are dodgy.
Glasses.
Well, that is one of the easiest rolls.
Yeah, but still 50%. You'd think you would have got stepped on at least a couple more times. I just want you to get stepped on, Kevin. That's my fetish.
Ow.
You in kobold form, not in, like you. That'd be weird.
Unless that's also my fetish.
Nani. Okay. Back to the kobolds.
Okay, we're done for now. Go away.
Chris and Kevin are outside. Oh, no, sorry. Josh and Kevin are outside. Chris is being taken into some, like, locker room.
Oh no.
He's fine.
Oh, very peacefully. He wasn't attacked.
Alright, so what do I see?
You see a room with a bunch of, like, metal boxes with doors on them. And clothes hanging around. And some benches.
Okay.
I don't know.
Put me down.
No, well, he's like just walked into the room. He's like carrying you, and he's just brought you into the room. Muttering, he's like muttering under it, under his breath. I don't know what words you know in human. The odds are that of it being one that he would say is pretty slim.
Right. Okay. Going without me. I'll be right back.
Okay.
I'm just gonna get carried and see where this goes.
Come on, Flappy.
Although anything I could yank as I go past that's warm, like maybe there's a scarf just hung up somewhere.
Sure, make me some kind of roll. I guess a feat roll. You're doing a lot of feat rolls this game, but that just, I don't know, it feels like the most appropriate for most of these things.
Yeah, sneaky. Sneaky steely.
Yeah.
I got a what?
But kobolds are good at stealing things.
That's true. That's what I heard.
So I will say, yeah, it's still a success. You managed to reach on, you grab a scarf off like a peg or something as you go by.
Woo-hoo. And I drop my 6 spikes to make room by stabbing the man with the...
I'm assuming you're not actually stabbing him.
Oh, no.
Okay. All right.
Go back.
Outside crew.
Here, can you hold these for a minute? Stab.
I'm not attacking you. I'm just giving it to you forcefully. Wait a minute. That sounded lewd. All right, what's outside crew doing?
Oh, right. I am beating a reindeer to death.
You sure are. In a fact that continues to shock and amaze me.
That's a 4 beat.
That's a hit.
That's a hit. And that is a dam.
1 dam. Okay.
Actually, I'm actually that and reroll. It's also a 1. Okay, so I just took a death check for nothing.
It do be like that sometimes.
You do.
Well, this thing is very... I mean, it is looking like it's on its last legs. But it is still up.
Give me your radioactive nose.
And I succeeded my death check.
Good. And finally, Josh.
I asked my companion if we have all the stuff.
What stuff?
I hold out my bell and sweater.
Neat. I'm getting this nose. Did you guys come here for a reason? Because I just kind of appeared.
Well, we can assume that all of you were dispatched as a group with this mission, and some of you have just chosen to
Distracted.
Yeah, some of you have elected to remain just over this, on the other side of this hill that conveniently blocks your exact number from view.
Regardless, my answer is, what mission?
I just say, okay.
That's my turn.
Okay.
I got possibly a fake baby.
Is there, do you have any action you want to do, Josh?
Not really.
Okay. Well, then it is the TM's turn, the mayor.
No, mine. My food. Go away.
You are
The mayor.
on.
Trademark.
You specify that you are on this deer, correct?
I am clinging to his face.
Give me a meat roll. He's going to try and shake you off. Shake it off. Shake it off.
Whoa. Meat.
Shake
5.
it off. Okay, so you managed to cling. This thing looked like it was, turning to run, and I suppose maybe it. Well, we're gonna do a little roll. We're gonna do a little roll. It is gonna. He is still going to run, as he's trying to shake you off. And you notice that it is also running up as he kind of begins to ascend into the air, trying to shake you off.
This is fine.
The other three are going to have finished extinguishing that fire, and they're just going to kind of look at. I guess one is going to give chase, and the other two are just going to kind of watch you, make sure you don't do any, make sure you aren't up to any no good. And Chris, when you come back, you can roll me a d6. I'll roll a d6 since he's gone. The spikes did not land under the guy's feet. I guess we'll wait for a moment while we wait for Chris to come back, because this guy's going to be doing stuff to Chris. The spikes
It'll be sad to know the spikes did not land under his feet.
Oh, good. Okay, yeah.
So he sets you down on one of the benches, and you see him turn around and take an outfit like the other children are wearing from the locker. And you see him mutter something, and he kind of takes your ears and starts pulling, like he's trying to pull something off of you.
Already.
And he seems to getting increasingly frustrated when, as he's tugging on your face and your fur, and seems to be getting increasingly agitated about it.
So am I. This hurts.
Make me a meat save. Because as he's getting frustrated, he's pulling real hard now.
Oh, crap.
He's tugging you real hard.
Okay. Meat. You said meat, right?
I did say meat.
Made it. 5.
Okay. I mean, he's really pulling, but you are weirdly stretchy. And after a few more attempts, he just kind of lets you go and sits there and strokes his chin like he's pondering something. And that's the kobolds.
I don't think you're real.
Oh. And Bezos Claus is going to move towards the front door of the factory.
All right. Are there any exits other than the main door?
Roll me a d6.
Yes, there are 3 emergency exits. They're all locked.
4.
They're all blocked by things. Yeah, I'm going to say there is an emergency exit in this room, or a side door of some sort. I guess you wouldn't know if it's an emergency exit or not. It's very brightly painted.
All right. I'm going to run toward that.
Okay.
Make my escape.
Alrighty. Yeah, and it's a door. It's got a big metal bar along the middle of it. Not set across the. It's one of the like an emergency door with a push bar.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna try to push it.
Yep, you push it, and the door opens, and there's just this siren, this high pitched siren starts going off.
Oh my god! What the hell is that? I run like hell.
Okay. So you are out of the factory. You come out.
The entire time.
You come outside. You see 2 of these animals in the air. One of which, Kevin's character, I forgot his name already.
Oh.
He is clinging to the head and neck of one of these 2 animals, and the other 2 are staring down Josh's kobold by this pole.
What Josh do?
Nothing yet, which is why he's not being trampled.
Gotcha.
He's being a coward. Or intelligent. Neither of these things are very koboldy.
Just smile at them. These guys are pushovers.
Anyway, do you have an action, or are we on to the next person?
Are you talking to me?
Yes.
No.
Okay.
Yeah, that's it.
Okay. Then next up, somebody else.
Beat that ball. Beat that horned kobold. That is a 4.
Which I think is a beat.
That is a beat.
Um,
And a 2.
Okay, yeah, you managed to... You strike your final blow on this thing, and he just tumbles out of the air. You are going to make a death check as you fall to the ground. And just, face plant into the dirt as this guy drops out of the air.
13. I'm dead.
And as you smash into the dirt, you lift yourself up.
Reindeer lands on top of me.
Yeah, I was gonna say, you lift yourself up, be like, whoo, that was close. Crunch! And then the reindeer splats on top of you.
Splats? Oh, that doesn't sound good.
Would you like to... Yeah, it really wasn't. Would you like to soliloquize your second kobold?
Alas, poor Trollo, who did latch on to a reindeer's face like some sort of xenomorph face hugger. And that was about it.
But he did killed the reindeer. Indeed, in many ways, this was more than most kobolds could ever hope to achieve.
That was very impressive.
He
did beat a reindeer to death with a sock puppet.
Honestly, there's a lot of kobolds. If you trade 2-3 kobolds per reindeer, that's still a good trade. Points wise, it's still good trading. All right, and Josh.
I don't know what to do. I'm still alive, which I guess is good.
Loot, pillage, burn!
The thing is, my hands are full already.
And get the fuck out!
Yeah, can I leave the
Sure.
area?
Yeah, you can
Flee with
leave.
your spoils!
Absolutely.
Come back with another.
Yeah, this one's gonna run off, and I guess I'll bring my next kobold in.
Okay.
His name is Grem, and he's a veterinarian.
Nice. Well, he'll come in on the next kobold turn.
Okay.
I believe you guys actually have everything that was on the list.
I sure do. Well, I don't know about Tasty.
You got a baby.
It's a real baby?
Well, if it's a real baby. I mean, obviously we know it's a baby, but I feel like a kobold might be fooled by some cheap novelty elf ears. But it certainly looks very baby-esque.
All right, then.
I think you've got a piece of candy cane in your mouth yet.
Yep. And I got a bell, and I got...
Both of you have a bell and some warm clothes.
Yep.
So. And Bezos Claus is going to step out and survey the area. And not seeing any other kobolds in immediate view, except just that one cute kid that's still out of uniform, though. Their parents are going to have their food rations docked.
Parents.
I'm an orphan bitch.
But seeing no obvious kobolds right now that's kind of going to be it. He's not going to go any further. Back to the kobolds.
I am going to try to quickly grab that kobold body and bring it with us. That was so beautiful that he deserves a proper burial.
All right.
Inside King Torg's belly. All hail King Torg.
All hail King Torg.
All hail King Torg.
I was going to say you're not immune to that anymore, but you're also, I guess, technically between kobolds now, so I don't know if I can inflict that on you. All right, yeah, there is. How are you going to carry this body? You've already got both your hands and technically your mouth full.
Oh, that's true.
What do you want, Flap? What is this weird barking you're doing?
Okay, I got it.
Okay.
I'll tie the scarf around its neck and drag it.
All right. Give me, I guess, some kind of roll. I guess a meat roll. This feels like a physical thing of dragging a body.
Six. Yay!
Okay, yeah, you haul that and I assume you're taking off?
Yes.
Alrighty.
Beat.
You fled the scene. I think we'll call it here because it's 10:45. I believe you guys, you have all of your things.
Getting that fucking nose.
What?
I'm getting that fucking nose.
Okay. All right. If we can go another round or two if you want to try and get the nose. Your kobold comes on.
I mean, I can pull up another character and help.
Grabs the nose. Leaves.
Well, you grab the nose. Give me I guess this would also be a meat roll if you're going to try and pull this thing off. Or an eat, I guess, if you wanted to try and bite it. Flapjack. Shush.
I have advantage to eat rolls, so I will do that. Eat. That's a 3. That's a success.
All right, so you managed to chew this nose off.
And then I throw my fire imp into the barn again.
Okay.
Because I have one of those now.
Well,
But now I don't.
Not anymore because you just threw into a barn. Flapjack, just a minute, okay? We're almost done. And what about you, Josh? Do you want to bring on another kobold briefly?
Yes.
Alrighty.
Yeah, we're gonna do it. Yeah.
And what would you like to do?
I would like to talk to the reindeer. Because I can speak with critters of all types.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
I'm going to ask them if we should all attack Santa.
Are you attempting to persuade them to do that, or just asking them if you...
I'm just going to ask them if they would like to, if they ever thought about doing that.
They look at you just in abject horror. Like this was unthinkable to them. Like, do what?
Oh, man.
We'd be naughty listed permanently. Oh.
But you can write your own naughty list. Although I'm a kobold, I don't think I can use that kind of
You don't know
persuasion.
how to... I would say I could let you do an eat. I think that'd be talking. That's a head-related thing, talking.
Yeah, okay. Let's try
I'd
it.
allow it.
I rolled a 5.
That is a death check and not a success.
Oops. And I live.
Yay! And they just kind of look at each other like, and then look at you like, attack Santa? Oh, no, no, no. That, not after what happened, not after what happened to Diedrich. We no one attacks Santa.
Who's Diedrich? I don't remember him in the exactly.
Yes, there's a reason he is not in the reindeer song. But yeah, they are not swayed by your honeyed words. They are not very honeyed.
Those words, they're
Yeah.
not.
And then back to the mayor's turn. One of these reindeer is going to run in to try deal with the fire imp. The other one is going to attempt to stomp on Kevin.
Be gone. You didn't stay.
Now you moved up and you bit the nose off.
Yeah, and then I kept running because that's not an action. But okay.
I'm not giving you guys unlimited move here.
Okay.
So give me some kind of save.
All I have to do is survive.
That is all you have to do.
I rolled a 2, so I failed whatever save I was going for.
So give me a death
Pretty sure
check.
it's not eat save.
Nope, that doesn't make sense.
Aha, only an 8.
Alrighty. And then Bezos, with a sly little wink and a twinkle of his nose, takes aim and unloads both barrels at you.
Yay!
Give me another save with disadvantage.
That's a 1 and a 5. Let's see if I can justify this. What's he shooting?
Like with or at?
Well, the gun is a candy cane gun. Is it shooting other candy canes?
No, it seems to be shooting normal shotgun pellets. You're starting to suspect this is not a candy cane in his hand at all.
Oh, boo.
Well, I'm a ninja, so I'm a mall ninja, so I replace myself with a Cinnabon.
Okay.
Which the bullets hit.
Yeah.
And then I reappear.
Sure. And you had the other one was a 5,
Yes.
so that would be
That's a successful feat.
Yeah. Oh, is it a successful feat? Okay. I was thinking meat, but I keep forgetting they overlap. So yeah, you dodge out of the way of some of them, and then the rest of the pellets just pepper your body as you collapse to the floor, but then suddenly, poof, it's a Cinnabon. He was never even there. Back to the Kobolds.
All right.
Cheese it.
Yeah, Kevin is fleeing. Josh, are you sticking around?
Josh?
Second attempt at the
Oh,
reindeer
sorry.
revolution.
No, I'm gonna just not bother them.
All right. So yeah, I assume, Chris, you're not going to come on as the only kobold there.
No.
So yeah, you guys successfully scarper off with your stash of goodies.
It's delicious and shiny and warm.
It is.
And it might even be sweet.
It might be. And I'm gonna have everyone give me a D6 roll.
I got a 1.
6 roll. I have a cat.
That doesn't count.
That's not a D6 at all.
Oh.
It's a 5.
A 5.
4.
A 4. Alrighty. King Torg
All hail King Torg.
All hail King Torg.
is suitably satisfied with Josh's bell and sweater and this strange glowing nose. Unfortunately, I'll have Chris. You can roll again. You did bring him a baby, and nothing is more delicious than a baby. I feel like that's
Also
worth
brought
advantage.
I also brought him a scarf and a bell.
I know, but I was just having you guys roll to see whether or not he liked the presents or not. Or whether...
Oh, I see. 5.
Okay. He already has a scarf and a bell. Well, he's got the sweater, so he's not really interested in that. But you did bring him a baby. And possibly a dead kobold as well, which is almost as tasty as a baby.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, and the candy cane. That's true. You did bring him the most things.
And some architect.
Yeah.
What? And a what? Kevin?
Real estate. And some real estate. Just like Lucy gets.
So, yes, he is satisfied with your haul. And he has received the presents that he was expected. I don't think you ever delivered any letter, but I'm pretty sure whoever was carrying that at the start's dead now anyway, so there's no proof you didn't deliver it.
What letter?
Look at what?
Did I not say anything about a letter at the start?
There was.
No.
I'm pretty sure I mentioned something about it. Either way, it's not like
Maybe you're supposed to bring stuff.
he has no way to prove you didn't deliver the letter. So he is satisfied that that this year's backlog of presents have been delivered, and knowing that you've sent the letter, he knows that Santa will definitely be here on time next year and deliver presents to him as he is continuing to be a good King Torg
All hail King Torg.
All hail King Torg.
throughout the year. So you have saved 4 months after Christmas.
Woo!
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 Of the Kobold saved Christmas.
How the kobolds saved belated Christmas. It's
Opening day of the Santa's summer cottage.
yeah. I mean, it's basically Easter at this point, but among your king's many benevolent traits is patience, or a complete lack of understanding of how calendars work. One of the two. A little of column A, a little of column B. But anyway, that is it for tonight. Once again, if you are watching this, please consider going to any of the links or the QR codes that I have put down, that I've put on stream to donate to the charities that I am supporting. Thank you to the three of you for joining and playing Kobolds. And tomorrow I will be streaming. Oh, what was on my schedule for tomorrow? I'll be streaming
here.
Ixiom. Hopefully at 8 p.m. But due to the fact that I have meetings at 8 or at 7 on Wednesday and Thursday, sometimes those run a bit long. So we're gonna shoot for 8. Hopefully we'll be there. And I will be playing with the three of you again, and possibly our missing 2 people next Tuesday for some Mouse Ritter. A slightly more serious tone, but a similarly themed Christmas adventure. And yeah, and I'll talk to you guys offline. I want to try and get as many people as I can on for Towers Unite on Friday, because that's like a mini game. So I think the more of us that are there, the better that'll be. And yeah, so yep. Thank you all for joining. Thank you for everyone who's watching, And once I find where the stop streaming button is, I will be done. Peace.